Hi, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Greta, and on this channel we talk about spirituality, law of attraction, personal growth, self-help, and magic as well. If you are new here and you do enjoy my content, please do click that subscribe button, notifications bell to get notified whenever I post, and thumbs up and maybe a comment even if you have any questions or requests. And today I am very excited because I will basically walk you through my secret manifestation technique. So if you are interested, please stay tuned and let's hop into the rest of the video. Okie dokes guys, so welcome back. So as I said, I'm super excited because I get to basically make my secret manifestation technique not so secret anymore. So I do want to say before we continue that I know that there are tons and tons of law of attraction videos out there with different methods and techniques. However, I haven't ever heard anyone talk about this method specifically. This is just something that I've compiled myself because I noticed that it works, and I'm sure that there are so many people across the world that have tried something similar. So what makes this specific manifestation technique so special? It is special because it is highly visual, and because it is highly visual, I basically named it like the seeing method.
I see it.
And because it is highly visual, it basically makes you not only feel like your manifestations are coming true and have come true already, but it makes them appear real as well. So when you see them as if they have already happened, that actually facilitates your belief as well and makes your belief grow. And that's why I feel like this specific method is really good for those of you who maybe struggle with your belief system a little bit, or find it hard to use the law of attraction or manifest specific events or specific things into your life. I feel like with this specific technique, it's gonna be a little bit easier for you to get into that mode of really feeling as if it has already happened and believe that you already have it. So I just wanna kind of walk you through, first of all, of what this specific method consists of. So somewhere here, I'm gonna place a picture which basically represents all of the elements that go into the seeing method. And I would say that there are three essential elements and then one non-essential element. So the first step, which is absolutely necessary, is creating physical evidence. And this is basically the core and what makes this technique so very special. It's essentially creating, as I said, physical evidence and making yourself see your manifestations in reality and make it seem real, feel real, appear real. And step two is your belief. So without your belief, no method, no technique is gonna work. The good thing is, like I said, this specific method actually can help you facilitate your belief. The third step is non-attachment, and it's very important. I'm gonna explain to you a little bit later my view on non-attachment and detachment. It's not actually my view, but I learned it from David R. Hawkins. I think he explained it very well in one of his books. And then the non-essential element is or are supporting elements. And this is non-essential. However, I highly recommend to stick to this fourth element as well. And supporting elements are just basically any of the other techniques or any other activities that you take in your life, that take part in your life, that make you basically facilitate your growth and facilitate the growth of the future you, if that makes sense. So, okay, let's get into step one, creating physical evidence. Now, creating physical evidence can be pretty much anything depending on what you're trying to manifest. I'm going to give you a very general example, money. Let's say you want to manifest more money in your bank account.
Are you having money problems?
Monkey problems? No, I'm not having monkey problems.
What I would do in this situation is I would log into my bank account, I would take a screenshot of my bank statement, and then go into any app that you use and just Photoshop a different amount instead of like the original that you have. So basically I would Photoshop the picture, put a desired amount instead of the actual one, and I would save it, print it out, and stick it to my vision board. So what makes this so special, like this particular way of manifesting, is because it makes it appear super real. So it's not just you putting, let's say, $100,000 on a piece of paper and sticking it to your vision board. It's actually you seeing, your bank logo, the usual interface that you would see when you are logged into your bank account. Everything appears real, and you kind of, you see everything that you would see when you are logged into your bank account. So it kind of makes it feel and appear real as well. And if you have never tried anything like that before, I guarantee you, once you try it for the first time in your life, you're gonna feel excited. Like the numbers or any email that you're trying to manifest, when you're gonna see it, it's gonna feel tangible. It's so exciting, and that's why it facilitates your belief, because it kind of tricks your brain, I would say. So I will give you one of my own examples. When I was trying to manifest my job as a cabin crew with Emirates, I used this technique as well. It's just that back in the day, I didn't have a name for it, and I didn't really understand what I was doing. But that's when I actually felt for the first time like, oh my gosh, this actually really, really works. So for those of you who don't know what Emirates is or what is their hiring process, Emirates is one of the leading airlines in the world, and their hiring process is very, I would say, particular, and only unfortunately a small percentage of people actually get into Emirates. At that time, a year and a half ago, it really was one of my biggest goals. So what I did after I went through all of the steps of the hiring process, and after I've completed my one-on-one interview, which is basically the last step within the hiring process, I logged into my Emirates account that I had with them for my CV and for my documents. This is just, as far as I remember, it's like an account that you would have as an aspiring cabin crew, aspiring Emirates cabin crew. So you create an account, you put up your CV there, your documents, and your account basically displays your application status. So after the interview, the application status usually is interview complete. And in the Emirates world, ideally what you would want to see after they've made their decision is joining formalities in progress. That is kind of the golden status that you would want to see ideally. So what I did was I wrote down joining formalities in progress on a small piece of paper, and I cut it out and I stuck it gently on my laptop, and I stuck it so that it would cover interview complete. So instead of seeing interview complete, I saw application status, joining formalities in progress. And I basically just sat there staring at my laptop screen for like 5 minutes.
What are you staring at? Let's go!
And I just allowed myself to completely dive into the feeling of, yes, I made it. It happened. All of my struggles and preparations were not in vain, you know? So I really just let myself immerse in that feeling and just really feel happy and believe that this has already happened. So after those 5 minutes, I just, closed my laptop, and that's it. Another thing that I did was send myself an email pretending that I'm Emirates. So basically I just sent myself an email, making it look like Emirates sent it to me essentially. So I sent myself an email saying, congratulations, yada, 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 asking for like my information to like begin the contract and like basically the joining formalities to begin the progress of, to begin the process, to begin the process of the joining formalities and all the contracts, the documents, the medical things. So I just sent that email to myself, and again, I just, stared at that email. I was like, yes, yes, it happened. The status changed. I got the email. Amazing, solid. Now, what I would actually do differently if I would do the same thing today, I would log into my Emirates account, and instead of, putting joining formalities in progress on a piece of paper and sticking it onto my laptop, I would actually change the application status within the page. So for those of you who don't know, I'm gonna share with you like my cheat code, and don't ever use this for any like malicious purposes, because I would consider it to be highly illegal and unethical. Just use it for your own manifestations. So what can you do, what you can do is, I think for Macs is Command Option C. So once you press that, you will get this little page on the side of your screen. It's the inspect page section, and within that page you will have to find whatever that you're trying to change. So in my case, I would press Command F to search for interview complete. So once I would find the interview complete, I would delete that line and I would just put in joining formalities in progress. So that changes the information that the page displays. It doesn't change it for everyone else, like across the world. It's just you that is able to see the changed thing. However, it's very good because it actually, makes the font appear completely real and the same as the original sentence or original like numbers. So everything appears literally the same, and you cannot even tell the difference between like the original thing or the fake copy that you made with changing the status or whatever you're changing within the inspect page. So yeah, I would then just screenshot the page, print it out, and stick it to my vision board so that it just appears way more real than, my paper strategy and just writing it down with my own hand. I also use this seeing method with my investments. So I'm not gonna say that I'm a pro investor, but I do invest sometimes into cryptocurrencies. So what I sometimes do is I take a screenshot of my statement of my portfolio and I Photoshop the amount. So I just kind of delete whatever the number was and just put something different on top of it, and then I print it out and put it on my vision board, and it has worked every single time. I kid you not. So that is just like another example. You can use it with anything that you want to manifest. If there is even something as small as some purchase that you want to make, you don't have to have it, in real life that, this is the purchase, okay, this has arrived.
This is the purchase, okay, this has arrived.
But you can send yourself an email or a text message confirming that the order is on your way. Congratulations, it's gonna be here on this date. So just kind of make it appear real, as if you already done it, as if it's already on your way. So just be creative with this first step. It's all about creativity and having fun, essentially. So step 2 is your belief, and this is extremely important. And if you struggle with your belief system, that is an entirely different topic, but try to, watch other manifestation videos with, success stories. Just get motivated and believe that it actually happens. And it happens for so many people around the world. If the success stories make you feel a little bit disappointed, because I know that for some people, when you hear that other people are succeeding and these manifestation techniques are working, and for them they're working, but you are unable to manifest anything, can get you really frustrated. So just see whatever works for you. If getting motivated by other people's stories is a good option, great. If you get frustrated watching those videos, then just don't watch them and separate yourself from them. Try to read more like encouraging books that really expand your consciousness, and just really look around you. We manifest all the time. The power is within you. You just have to awaken it. You just have to train it. Just like any muscle in our body, you have to train your ability to manifest, because there are so many different components that are within our belief systems. But as I said, with this manifestation technique, the seeing method, just try really following it. Try doing the first step and then see how your belief systems change, because just seeing that tangible physical evidence before your eyes, it can really help you grow that belief. It can make you feel a little bit more excited, and yet like yes, I can do this. It can even give you a little bit more motivation, or like the needed push. Moving on to step 3, it's actually just as important as step 2 or step 1. It's your non-attachment. And non-attachment is completely different from detachment. And I feel like some people don't really understand that difference, because we hold on to our attachment because sometimes we feel like if I don't attach myself to whatever I'm trying to manifest into the outcome, it will mean that I don't care enough, that I don't want it badly enough, and I'm not motivated enough. How did I say motivated enough?
Sorry, mate. Oh, sorry, mate. Excuse me.
Wait.
But it's not true. Not being attached actually is a very good thing. And I know that a lot of people actually talk about non-attachment, but I just wanted to explain the difference between detachment and non-attachment real quick. Detachment is apathy. It's literally not giving a damn, but in a more of a negative sense, if you get my drift. Non-attachment is just feeling completely neutral and happy in the moment with whatever you have. It's the feeling of, if I'm gonna manifest this into my life, great. If I won't, even better, because that means that something else, something better is coming into my life, and I'm completely at peace with it. So not being attached to your manifestations allows you to live in the present moment and not in the future. And I know how hard it is, because I struggle with it myself. Sometimes I'm all about like do, future, my goals, and I kind of lose the present moment and the happiness that I have in the present moment. So I completely feel you, but try to really participate in your life. Don't be just a watcher of your life and expect that, okay, once I'm gonna manifest this one thing, I'm gonna feel fulfilled and I'm gonna feel happy. That's not true. You already have the happiness within you, and it's not based on any external things, people, things, whatever it may be. It's already inside you. Your happiness is based on your internal state, essentially, and it lives within you. It doesn't live outside of you. Now, step 4, as I said, is not essential, but I highly recommend following this step and incorporating step 4 into the seeing method. And step 4 are your supporting elements. Now, supporting elements can be anything from, scripting, affirmations, meditation, visualizations, whatever can help you, get into the groove a little bit more. And if you don't want to do, scripting or affirmations or whatever it may be, it doesn't have to be spiritual. Your supporting elements don't have to be spiritual. Your supporting element can be exercising. Let's say you want to manifest a new love into your life, and exercising could be your supporting element, because exercise releases happy hormones. Happy people are attractive people. Not to mention that you can actually, meet new people through exercising and maybe going to the gym or, running somewhere in the park. So it can be your supporting element. Whatever you enjoy doing, whatever facilitates your growth and facilitates the image that you have for your future self, do that. So that's it, you guys. I walked you through the 4 steps and the 4 components of the seeing method. I really hope that you found something interesting, something helpful within this video. I kid you not, this technique has never failed me in the past, and I really hope that it's not going to fail you as well. So just believe in yourselves, believe that you hold the power within yourselves, and don't get too serious about this. Manifestation is all about playing the game. It's just a game. Don't take it as something that you have to force, or somebody else is manifesting so many things and you're not. Great. That means that they're not meant for you. Something better is coming. Just let them go. Whatever needs to come into your life, it will come. And I need to give this pep talk to myself, actually. So I'm gonna watch this video a couple of times, I think, in the future, when I'm like, darn it, darn it, darn it. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Again, I hope that you had a wonderful week and weekend, or maybe you will have a wonderful weekend or a wonderful week. I'm sending you love, hugs, and kisses, lots of health, lots of light, and positive vibes. So thank you guys again for watching, and stay tuned for more.